So, and then all these are basics that you need to apply. So you need to know it with any hand, any side. Okay? Okay, once again. So as the attack is coming, so you see where he puts his hands, and the elbow goes to a point that is behind the opponent. Okay? Explain the...
Sicher rein. Hier nehme ich den Arm nicht zurück, ich nehme noch nicht rein. Dann zeige ich meinen Rücken. Ich schaue, dass ich hier eng mache. Dann kann ich mit der zweiten Hand dazugehen und ich gehe da, wo er kein Bein hat. Da will ich ihn hinschieben.
Okay, Olga, let's see how you're doing. Okay. The attack first is coming up. You see, this is not too bad to add first some blocking, a boxing technique, and a leg control. Why? Because then you pin him. There, and then here. Okay? So you cannot get into something like that in such a manner, of course. Okay? So first of all, one bang, and then entering, and then you're taking it here. Okay, so the point, what we were talking about, is a line between his legs, and we create another spot where we want to go. Now, how the Hebel would work. So we need to take it, you see here, his elbow towards my chest, and I need to be covered behind his head so he won't be able to punch with the second hand. Okay, this is where we go. Because if I stand here, some of you stood here, it targets you easily. You can enter. But if you're there, something else. You go behind that. All right? So that's one way to do that. Go ahead, practice it once more. With attacking, I can go this way. Okay, I go with the other hand from outside. So I go one, taking number two, and then here. Do it to the... Okay? All right, guys, just you got that? So I just will show it once again so everybody knows. So we see here one, technique number two, elbow enters, and we are here. So actually, we push backwards. Now understand something very important about it. Doesn't matter how I come, back to him, face to him, whatever. As long as the idea is that we go far where he cannot stabilize himself. If I go downward, he can resist it, so he can push against. But as I direct it there, it's very easy to distract his balance. Understood? So go ahead. Now do technique number one, and number 8. Okay? Same story. So, and then. All right? Do it gently. So, but all these are basics that you need to apply. So you need to know it with any hand, any side. Okay? Go ahead. Start. If he's attacking, and I let us say here, technique number 3, I can also do. This is actually well, but we don't go into a hook. We just go down and doing this as well, which is again a variation of technique number 8. All right. So then here. There. All right. So do it also just to have or reference all the possibilities. If you're attacking, and I have that, and I got it. So you see what I do? I tackle also some other parts at the same time. It's always better. Okay? So you do have a technique, but you actually can have more options. So in the same time you do one thing, you want to occupy another area of your body doing another point. So as you have at least 3 points of control, that's always better. Go ahead. Very first maneuver is he punches 1, 2, and 3. This was the classical way. So I have a leg control as I have a hand control. And this is the classical, basic idea here, that we go from here, like technique number 5, and I step down to technique number 8. The reason why I blend box techniques before any kind of a Hebel just makes it much more reasonable and effective. So Nochamal, 1, 2, he blocks me, he blocks, and then I flow down here. So my hands, just turn around, see the hand here is trapping this way, downwards. Okay, so it's not a full lock, it's a very easy way to trap. and I use the radius and ulna in one line to commit the force. Very important. Now, so this was one. Second thing is that we are going maybe with the back of the whole thing. Yeah, and this we took technique number 2. So here is a kick, you can go to kick number 2, and then you got the elbow. And again, I'm tackling the leg, so I'm studying his leg to step back. Because if you just do it, and you're here, and you move, he can walk with you a little bit, you know. So the moment you tackle the legs, it makes it harder for him to stay still. So that's another. Now, so basically we have here, we can also have the same technique as he's attacking, I can have here. And just from here coming down, it's possible. Right? It's the opposite side. And as I did this way, I can also do that way. Okay, so everything you can see Soto and Uchi, both sides. Okay? And then you can go back to the story, like here, and we can also go back to the story also here, despite the danger of the second hand, but it's technically possible. Such situation happens, they do take place. Especially, you know, if somebody grabs you here, so why not to do something like that? And you get rid of it. So it's a way to make yourself free from a grip, from a street situation. Very common. You know, when two people are holding, grabbing you, clenching your neck. Yeah? So stuff like that is very common. And those techniques, those handles can release you.